WGAL News 8 Today starts now.
It is 5:01 on this Monday. Glad you're joining us today. I'm Matt Barcaro.
I'm Caitlin Smith. Regina's taking a look at our roads this morning. How are they looking so far?
Looking great.
All right, that's nice to hear. How about our forecast?
A little cool to start the week, but we do have some 70s and some 80s in the 10-day, so it will be warming up here later on. Right now, any showers that we had yesterday are off to our southeast with a front. As a disturbance comes through later today, there may be a stray shower, but I think most of your day is going to be dry. We're starting out in the 40s and 50s this morning with mostly cloudy skies. The clouds hang tough through the morning with some breaks of sun appearing this afternoon and gradual clearing toward evening. Winds will be light today, but our high is 64. It's about 8 degrees below average.
Okay. Cool week. Yeah.
Okay.
We're like,
Okay.
what else can you do, right?
We've kind of been in this pattern for a while.
Yeah. But 80s, that got my attention. So excited
They're
for that.
coming later.
All right. 5:02 everybody on your Monday. Hopefully you had a nice weekend. All of the moms out there, hopefully you had a wonderful Mother's Day as well. Right now across the Susquehanna Valley, we're looking good. No issues that I'm seeing right now that will slow you down. So you are good to head out at 5:02. Taking a peek outside, here's a Southbridge for you. I-83 looking into Harrisburg. Dauphin County looks like a busy Monday morning. And some drive times for you if you're heading out of Harrisburg to Camp Hill. 5-minute drive there, 20-minute to Carlisle. And if you're traveling to Hershey, just a 15-minute drive. We'll have another update for you in just a bit.
This has been a Lancaster Toyota traffic report.
Well, investigators are looking into what caused a fire that forced at least 4 people from their homes in Lebanon. Firefighters say 2 homes on South 11th Street have now been condemned. The Lebanon City Fire Chief says a neighbor called 911 just before 12:30 yesterday afternoon because no one was home where the fire started. Firefighters say it started in the kitchen of that home on the first floor and then spread to the neighboring home, causing some smoke damage there. The Red Cross is helping 3 adults, a child, and a dog from that second home. Firefighters say they still haven't gotten in touch with the people who lived at the first home, so they're not even sure how many people are impacted there. But they did tell us that 4 cats from that home were treated for smoke inhalation. Firefighters say extreme hoarding conditions inside the home where the fire started also made it difficult to fight that fire. They say the clutter even blocked them from opening some of the doors on the second floor.
In Dauphin County, police are investigating a shooting. Officers say the victim was a 16-year-old girl. She was taken to the hospital. Police said this happened at the Waterford Apartments in Sweaterra Township early yesterday morning. Officers say no arrests have been made.
Lancaster police are also investigating a weekend shooting. Officers say they responded to East Liberty Street between Queen and Christian Streets just after 9:30 Saturday night. They say they found a man who had been shot, but they do expect that man to survive.
Also in Lancaster, police say a teenager is facing charges after a gun was found in a trash can at Park City Center. Officers say just before 7 on Saturday night, Park City security reported a group of 5 juveniles inside the mall. Security believed one of them had a gun. Lancaster police say that they detained a 16-year-old boy who they say threw a gun in a trash can while he was running away. They say that he faces weapons charges. Officers say 3 other males were also detained, but no other guns were found.
The York County coroner released the name of the 15-year-old boy who was killed in a shooting in York last week. The coroner says Daquall Harris was shot and killed around 10:30 Tuesday night. This happened at Penn Park. We're showing you video of that park now. The coroner has ruled this a homicide. So far, though, police tell us that no arrests have been made. And following that shooting, the police commissioner there, Michael Muldrow, says that he is increasing the police presence around the city. He says there will be drones and also state police helicopters.
And following these recent shootings, including multiple ones involving young people, communities are trying to come up with ways to stop this violence.
News 8's Taylor Hess spoke with one organization that's sharing some of its ideas. Taylor?
Matt, Caitlin, well, Ceasefire PA says that every shooting is an act of violence and often a preventable tragedy, which is why they continue pushing for stronger gun safety measures and public policy. The organization says it's helped the state to invest roughly $400 million into community violence prevention programs. Among their priorities, cracking down on the illegal buying of guns for someone else by increasing oversight of inspections and gun dealers, making sure that they're following public safety laws. Advocates say many guns used in crimes begin as legal purchases before ending up in the wrong hands. They're also pushing for secure storage laws that would require firearms to be safely locked away when not in use. Right now, Pennsylvania does not have a statewide law requiring gun owners to securely store their firearms.
In the most cases, when you're talking about youth violence, you're often talking about someone grabbing an unsecured gun from a family member, from a friend, or out of a car because they can't legally access it themselves. And so one of our big pushes right now is to get a secure storage law, which would require gun owners to just behave responsibly and lock up their guns to stop those firearms from flowing into youth's hands.
In June, for Gun Violence Prevention Month, the group will be hosting their Advocacy Day at the Capitol on the 2nd, where everyone is welcome to join.
Taylor, thank you. Police in Lebanon County are asking for your help solving the murder of a 13-year-old boy from more than 4 years ago. South Lebanon Township Police believe someone knows something about the shooting death of Jason Rivera. It happened in a parking lot on Vine Street in February of 2022. Police say anyone giving information can remain anonymous.
It's 5:07 right now. PennDOT is going to be working on multiple road projects today, and they could slow down your commute, so we have a lot to tell you about.
And this is happening pretty spread out across the Susquehanna Valley. So let's begin in Harrisburg. The project there is on Cameron Street, which you are seeing live now. And it's where PennDOT says the right lane on the eastbound side will close between Paxton and Sycamore Streets. This is going to happen for several weeks. Crews are installing a drainage system there.
Let's take it live as well to Lancaster County this morning. On the left side of your screen, that's a live picture of part of Route 462 that'll be getting paved over the next 2 weeks. That is where the crews will be between Oswego Drive and Prospect Road in West Hempfield Township. Flaggers will be out on that part of 462 from 6 in the morning till 6 at night, Monday through Thursday, this week and next.
In Lebanon County, PennDOT will be cleaning the bridges along I-81 and 78 this week. That work starts today and is set to run from 9 to 2 each day through Friday. There is also a bridge replacement project set to start today in York County, and that detour is expected to last until November, so you got a while there. PennDOT says crews will close Campground Road at the bridge over Dogwood Run in Carroll Township. The detour uses Mountain Road and routes 15 and 74, which you can see on the map, and all of the work on that project is expected to wrap up December 18th.
And PennDOT will be finishing a paving project today and tomorrow in Adams County. Crews set to work on Pine Run Road between Carlisle Pike and Route 194 in Hamilton Township. PennDOT says that one lane of traffic will be open during this, and flaggers will be out between 7 and 3, both today and tomorrow.
All right, we realize that is a lot of information for you, so we do want you to know we also have all of those details on the projects on our website, WGAL.com.
All right, 5:08 right now. Let's talk about the weather. It was a half and half weekend, Christine, although
Right.
there was rain, at least at our house, both days.
Both days, but you know, Saturday we got the rain in the morning, it dried out in the afternoon, and then on Sunday it was kind of the
Flip.
reverse,
Yeah.
right? So hey, at least we're still getting some rain chances, and we do have some more for you this week. You can see right now high pressure across the Midwest starting to build in, and that's going to be the key weather player for our sunshine tomorrow. Today, though, we're stuck under the clouds in the morning. You can see them here on our Storm Team Live Radar Network, satellite and radar combined. All of the showers that we had yesterday are moving off to our southeast, but we're still stuck under mostly cloudy skies. So it's 50 degrees in Harrisburg, 47 in Lancaster. We have 50 in Chambersburg with some 40s northwest of Harrisburg. Wind speeds today, they are going to be light. So if you're not a fan of the breeze, you'll like today. We'll just see speeds around 5 to 10 miles per hour, generally out of the northwest. So we start out with cloudy skies. We'll see breaks of sun this afternoon and then gradual clearing this evening. I'll throw in just a stray shower, but I don't think we're going to see much. Temperatures today stay in the 60s. The next couple of days will be in the 60s, but I'll show you some 70s and 80s coming up in the 10-day forecast.
All right, Christine, thank you. It's 10 after 5, and state police say one person was killed in a crash in Adams County. This happened on Route 234 in Reading Township around 7 Saturday morning. The Adams County coroner confirmed that his office was called to the scene, and it did pronounce one person dead there. State troopers say people in both vehicles involved in that crash, though, were taken to the hospital.
Look at all that water. Dozens of water customers in Lebanon under a boil water advisory this morning after this water main break. This happened near 12th and Lehman Streets early on Friday morning. The city's water authority estimates it lost about 750,000 gallons of water because of a busted valve, which resulted in that geyser there. The water authority says the boil water advisory is for 88 customers. It'll stay in effect until 2 consecutive water tests come back clear. City leaders say that could happen as soon as today.
Supervisors in Middlesex Township and Cumberland County agreed to move forward on the construction of what is expected to be Pennsylvania's largest AI data center so far. despite pushback from residents. At the latest board meeting, 3 motions were approved. The first is a draft plan for the data center, so developers can begin submitting a final plan now. The second is the final plan for dividing the land, which is off of Country Club Road. And the third is a final plan for more construction. Developers have already started blasting and also extending the water line as part of the work on an electrical substation that the data center would use.